Let's take the breath now. Taking the breath and dropping deep, deep into the heart. It's almost, as I say with my clients, it's almost as if we've turned over the hourglass and we're becoming one with the grains of sand, dropping into the bottom, dropping into the belly. Seeing your tube of light now as an exquisite, golden, radiating tube of light that is fully extendable, extending now down through your chakra column and arriving deeply into the core of the earth. Truly grounded, gathering up your fiber optics of deep communication. As I call upon now the celestial, cosmic bodies of our support, our brothers and sisters, angels, guides, masters, and the life force power of the universe that supports all. We invoke you, the mystery, as we drop into our innermost sacred chamber in the heart now, as I invoke the mother of our souls, the mystery of the divine feminine, the cosmic Christ consciousness, Lord Jesus, Lord Buddha, Lord Sananda, the great representation of the mystery. We are so grateful for your presence, and now for all of us as we journey in this present time of now. And breathe. We ask for your touch, your healing energies, your grace, your mentorship, your direction, to be with us constantly now as we move through these extraordinary times. As we breathe, and we are being joined by many. We each have a tremendous support team of guides and angels, and so they are here as we breathe in and out. And they are constantly, with great respect and love, honoring our hearts. And so now let us all honor our hearts with great respect and love, for indeed it is our great inner teacher and guide. Feeling now the bellows of our heart chakra, the deeper aspect of what may initially appear to be the lungs, but indeed it is the deeper chamber of the heart, the outer reaches of the deep realms. Occupy that part of the heart now and move out horizontally, both sides, as we breathe in and out. Breathe with this arena of the heart. As we deeply take into our form, our vehicle, the Shakti of the Divine Mother. And we allow the Shakti to touch our cells, caressing all parts of our lungs, our heart chakra, the upper regions of the emotional body, as we become one with all our bodies and systems, as we venture out expanding more and more into our auric fields. Breathing in now and rising up into the crown chakra. And falling deep into the core of the earth on the out breath. Rising up into the crown, through the crown as we continue the in-breath, reaching up into the 8th, the 10th, and the 12th chakra. Bowing down as we begin the exhale breath. Coming through the heart, down through the base into the core of the earth, and falling at the feet of the Divine Mother. Just repeating this cycle as we come up with the in-breath, moving through the base, the heart, the third eye crown, the 8th, the 10th, the 12th chakra, touching the Father's heart, and now falling through the chakra column vertically. 10, 8, the 6th, the heart, the 2nd, through into the earth, falling at the feet of the Divine Mother. Pausing and rising again, and just establishing this rhythm, this all-knowing of where you are in the cosmos, establishing your foundational mapping of yourself within the matrix. You are essentially this, and yet you are a multiplicity of much. And there is many, many occurrences happening all at once. So this foundational layer is I feel is essential to our grounding, to our stillness, frequency to run through our entire day, always pulling us back, grounding, stabilizing. No matter what. So our beloved, I call him my brother, my soul brother, Christ consciousness, our cosmic brother, I see him as masculine. He has his arms around us, holding us through this transition. That we find ourselves now in our evolution on this earth plane. Extraordinary times. And breathe. Draw in his strength. Allow the Divine Mother now to enter your heart chakra, filling from the inside out with her tender touch. And breathe. There is a healing of sorts occurring, moving through the internal realms underneath the cranium plates within the head, moving around the left and right side, around the base of the skull, emptying out, dissolving thought forms, old beliefs, that just need to literally be erased by the touch of the Christ consciousness. And that is what he is doing. He has his hand at the base of the skull, just holding, and the other hand over the sixth chakra, over the third eye. And so you are being tenderly held. And yet there is an intricate occurrence of healing happening for each. As we breathe in and out. The skin boundary dissolves. All boundaries dissolve. And we are now being lifted into a realm on a higher dimension. And we are being laid down as we breathe in and out onto a healing table. And it is supremely soft. And as you lay down, your entire field, for indeed you are a collection of all of your lifetimes and all your bodies and systems in this one, and you are instantly being scanned. Your systems and bodies being read. There is activation occurring. Frequencies being adjusted. There is a greater mastery being required of us. And so our horizontal mastery on this earth plane is being adjusted for each of us. It moves through the nervous system. There has been a shorting out for some in a few arenas, and so all the frayed lines are being reinstated. As you breathe in and out. There is a radiation of sorts being turned up all around us. It is coming from an exquisite array of feminine goddesses. There are 6 present. Pallas Athene, the all-powerful one, Mother Mary, Isis, Black Moon Lilith, Eris, and we are being irradiated with their various essences, awakening these aspects within ourselves. Breathe it in. It is occurring at a 360-degree level, vertically, horizontally. All ways, means, and measures are being used. And so the harmonics that are arriving reach the internal machinations of the heart as to how you read your heart's frequencies, how you respond. And feeling the nuance of the upgrade, the update that is flowing in. It is incoming through the very front of the heart. The Christ consciousness has his hand at the back, magnetizing on our behalf that which needs to flow in. Resulting in a stronger, deeper pulsation within our own hearts. And the heart chakra is now expanding beyond the body, out into the aura. And it is a full body effect. The hips radiate, the shoulders radiate, the crown radiates. And so becoming one with the radiation as you expand further and further out. And there is a billowing out. You can sort of feel behind you, beside you, a greater sense of emboldenment, of your ability to handle any and all nuance that you may find yourself walking through in the days ahead. And breathe. There is an incoming energy flowing through the crown chakra, deeply into the sixth, deep into the pineal gland. And we are receiving a nectar of sorts, similar to a hummingbird tapping this gland, rather than the hummingbird taking. The hummingbird is giving to us. And it is assisting our perceptive capacity, so that we may expand even more, to broaden our vision of who we are and where we're going, what is coming, and who we need to continually rise up to be. That rising will be ongoing. The beckoning will not stop. And so it is coming to a place within yourself to now commit and decide to be completely on board to this ever-reaching request from Source to rise and rise and rise again, to not let down, to continue this sojourn to arrive into the next place that we are to become, so that we find ourselves being that one, the man, the woman that we are. And so breathe. And there is an offering to rise up and contain your entire chakra column, rising from the base, filling completely and rising up into the 12th and being all of that and yet rising again. Being all of who you imagine yourself to be, and then letting go. Surrendering into the Father's arms, into Source's arms, love's arms. Falling into the Shakti and allowing yourself to become more than what you imagine. Trusting Source to carry you onwards. Falling into the rainbow frequencies of the harmonics that the many kingdoms exist within. We are in these kingdoms. And it is as if we are we have lost our form. I see ourselves as exquisite, ubiquitous sparks of light, of a multiplicity of color that is extraordinary. And it is as if we are unfolding into merging with that which just continually expands. And there is a road, a path. We are being swept up upon it. We are in a vehicle that cannot be pictured or named, but we are moving within it. We are being taken through time into a future beyond what we know. And it is exquisite. That is the focus, the exquisite future, that which we are becoming. And so we have become that. We are that future. That is where we are now. As we breathe in and out, we are not that which we have been enduring. We are in this futuristic, harmonic, frequency-filled, colors beyond the imagination. Extraordinary love, incredible potentiality, unlimited access. That is where we are now. That is where we can indeed exist within now. It is a matter of choice. What is your focus? And breathe. There is a stepping forward of the Divine Feminine, the sacred mother of our souls, and she is giving of her sacred breath, her breath of life, breathing in now, filling your internal being so that we may be continually, ongoingly activated, ignited, and launched into our future becoming, that which we are. And so deep within the sixth chakra, deep in the back of the skull, there is a lifting, there is a raising, so just allowing this rise within. Other aspects of our being are being lifted. As we breathe. And we are being asked now to envision your country, your state, where you are residing right now, to give of how you are experiencing now, to extend out your love out beyond your community into the township, the city, and yes, again, into the state, the country. And so now that wave is extending around the globe, and so all the waves of all those listening, the waves are meeting, merging. And all that has occurred in this healing is merging and saturating the earth, a focused, feminine upliftment of truth, of justice, of nobility returning. Of a reaching into the heart, which therefore assists others to reach into their heart, to feel what is truth, to drop out of the mind. Allow the expansion in the back of the heart. Allow the expansion to move through the sides of the chest, to expand again around the earth. Extending out beyond the earth's atmosphere. And handing the baton to your guides and angels that you may meet, so that the expansion continues cosmically, feeding one upon the other. So that there is just a blanket of love that surpasses beyond our reach. It is unlimited. So just radiating, pulsating all that has occurred. But right now it's just a big, fully expanded heartbeat. So that it is one heart beating. That becomes all that there is. That is who humanity is. One heartbeat. Infuse humanity with your heartbeat. And breathe. Your entire chakra column is the heart. There is no more identification. It is just one heart pulsating. And that is who you are. And there are ripples upon ripples flushing through all your bodies and systems, but it's all part of the nuances of the one heart. That the heart reaches through everything. And you feel every nuance within the entire harmonic scale of your heart. The cosmic heart. And there is a calling to rise yet again, to merge into the greater part of this. Experience. So allow yourself to breathe, and we're gently going to come back into the form, into the body, and we're going to anchor this one cosmic heart into your heart. Transferring the harmonics into your harmonics, for indeed they are one. But in consciously doing so, you have greater access in your 3D day and night, so that your experience of now has broadened and will broaden as you move through in your time experience. And breathing in and out, and dropping back into the vehicle completely. Making sure, checking, drawing back in from the 12th, 10th, 8th, 11th and 9th too, and anchoring into the heart, anchoring into the core of the earth again. And just acknowledging all who have been present with us, the goddesses, guides and angels, Isis, Lilith, Pallas, Mother Mary, the Christ consciousness, the cosmic heart, Mother Earth, the mystery. Touch her feet. Be grateful for her. She is indeed the answer to everything, the core of Shakti. Feel her flow through your base chakra, reminding you of her presence. So knowing that you are sealed in her frequency throughout your days to come, and wishing you all a namaste, and grateful for your presence. And so it is.